I'm a children's musician and author named Doctor Noize, but my real name is Corey Cullinan, and I'm posting this video update on my 44th birthday. When I was a kid, I saw my brother, my teenage brother, reach for his potential, contribute amazing things to the world, and inspire an entire community of people, even as he was dying of cancer. He's right there, always behind me. And I thought to myself, this dying boy is the most alive person I've ever met. Because he's reaching and growing when others would not. And I want to do that. I want to do that in my life, and I want to inspire kids to reach like that too. That made it important to me to contribute something valuable, not only to my life and to the life of my kids, but to other people's lives and to the world. It sounds cheesy, but Doctor Noize is my occasionally brilliant and occasionally misguided attempt to live out that pledge I made when my brother died. Our orchestral album for kids, Phineas McBooth Crashes the Symphony, is the most awesome manifestation of that. That's right, I use the word manifestation, maybe not the best word. Sounds kind of like a swarm of locusts, but I think you get the idea. I have put all my eggs into this one basket for Doctor Noize. I've blocked off my calendar, secured world-renowned talent, spent all my time doing this instead of being responsible and tending to my core business and booking my pop music shows for kids. And we've raised $25,000 on Kickstarter as I film this. I'm tired, but we need to raise twice that by noon on Friday to get the money on Kickstarter. I'm not sure what's going to happen if we don't raise the money by Friday. I don't know if the Symphony project will go on, if Doctor Noize will go on, if I'll be selling you retail products at the mall in a month. All I'm sure about is that it's been worth the risk. Connecting personally with so many people who care about music, kids, and education as much as I do. From opera superstars like Nathan Gunn to the guy who gave $10 online and shared his thoughts, bringing classical music and orchestral music to kids with me. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. And frankly, I occupy a unique space right now. I'm known as a children's musician and author. I'm an expert at connecting with kids, but I'm also deeply schooled in the fine arts of music, not just pop music, but the fine arts. I've got a degree in classical music from Stanford. I have a few opera singer superstar friends, and hey, that makes me pretty fancy. And it occurred to me sometime last year that based on my background and my experience, it was my obligation as we sing in the video, in the Kickstarter video, it was my obligation to put my career on the line, to use my expertise and passion to make this connection between kids and fine art music. Conductor Kyle Pickett and I have made this connection with kids and hit symphony shows in 4 states, but we need to make it more. We need to be doing this more. I don't know how else to put it, except it's what I should be doing. It's what we should be doing, and it's what I should be doing in particular. We live in a wonderful, colorful world. We also live in a modern world that feeds short attention span media to our kids. Kids will grow up to face complex and sophisticated challenges, increasingly complex challenges. It's my obligation as a known children's musician and author to teach kids to reach, because I learned from my brother. And I saw it as a high school music teacher, and I've learned from firsthand experience as Doctor Noize that to reach is the purest form of joy. It's what life is all about. I'm reaching out to you to help close this campaign, to bring kids an opera about classical music that speaks to them in a way that only a man who's spent his whole life entertaining and teaching kids and being a dad would know. We've got the most expert cast possible of classical music superstars, teachers, and kids musicians, and kids assembled to pull it off. We have 48 hours left to raise the money, to make sure we give this to kids as part of our legacy. And I hope you'll make it part of your legacy as well. I really, really do. If this sounds awesome to you, support it now, please. However you can. $10, $10 million, whatever you've got. If you have any questions or you'd like to discuss this with me, call me. 303-858-0007. I don't care if you've got $10,000 or $10. If you care enough to actually call me and talk about this, I'd like to talk to you. Thanks, and go make your world a colorful place.